Let's continue on with this campaign. Blobber, spider, bouncer. Do the enemies not change? I guess they don't. They just add on to the existing layout. I thought maybe it would re-randomize, but it's still the blobber boss with exploders. It's still armored boss with spider, and it's still spider boss with bouncer, I think. But honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think that this is where we want to go. The enemies are not that tough, and exploders don't really matter that much if we kill the exploder, or we could just let it destroy like a robot. The boss is going to be a little annoying, though. I don't want to deal with Maws, and I don't really want to deal with Leaping Vec with armor. That means that we can't kill him on turn 1, so sure. Reverse order, I guess. Kill 6 or fewer enemies, break 5 buildings out of the ice. It is possible with the buildings being in ice, but it's a very scary mission to do because we're probably going to kill a lot of enemies. Let's give it a shot. 2 starfish, 2 hornets. No enemy has more than 5 HP though, or more than 4 HP, I should say. That's pretty good. We're definitely going to be killing some of them though. And probably early, just to make sure that we can save the buildings. Although you guys aren't doing anything. You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You're knocking 1 building out of the ice. You're knocking 1 building out of the ice. Maybe this is like a great turn, yet I still love this for getting 2 kills. I think because they're alphas and it's early, and it saves the building, kind of like that. Although we could have, no, we couldn't have. Oh, we could have. We could have moved here, taken a shot, killed 2 enemies, saved this building, but break this building out of the ice, but then we would have taken only, 3 damage. Probably would have just shot you into the mountain to kill you. What would you have done? I don't know what. What do we do now? I don't know. Shoot some freaking buildings? No, we want the enemies to hit the buildings. I think we just stall. Maybe I'll actually like shoot my own building. I could punch my own building. You're the tech pilot? You're still the tech pilot. We're not gonna shoot our own building, but I could punch you. You'll die before you hit a building out of the ice? I'd rather not, but sure, let's shoot our own building and then save a building. And we're getting 3 kills on turn 1, which is kind of antithetical to the objectives, but we can block spawns and just let them run wild if they're gonna hit buildings, especially that hornet. Or you. Well, now I gotta stop you. Like, I could even shoot you. I could shoot you and then shoot you, but no, I want you to hit buildings out of the ice. Ah, come on, I want you to hit me. What if we just stop you? And then block a spawn and then stop you from hitting the building? I don't know, can I do anything else? Maybe don't stand in the position where you would die. Maybe go here instead. Yeah, that seems smart. The internet is once again back. Let's continue. What were we doing? Trying to find a way of breaking 5 buildings out of the ice, killing 6 or fewer enemies, and we've already killed 3. We can't really kill any more, so I think what we should do is just block spawns. Ah, but I do have to stop you from hitting a building. Well, in that case, we'll just stand here and punch you. Ah, I don't want to kill you though. Okay. Oh, but I can make you block a spawn, but you'll die. Okay, I mean, I still have a play. We're gonna push you over. We're gonna shoot you. 3 buildings will be broken out of the ice. You're hitting nothing. We don't really have anything to do with this guy, unfortunately, but sure. End turn. There's gonna be a lot of units next turn, but that's kind of what you're trying to do on a mission like this. You're trying to ensure that there's a lot of enemies that are all hitting things. It's weird, but it is kind of what we're trying to go for. I hate the Scion, but at least the Scion's a non-attacker. And actually, this is like perfect because they're not even hitting any flippin' buildings. What are you doing? You're attacking up and moving down after he attacks, so you're not dying, you're hitting a building out of the ice. I could just take 2 pot shots into the back and then start killing things next turn. And one thing is gonna spawn. This is not terrible. This is not terrible at all. I kinda wish, or I kinda hope to kill the Scion, but I think this is okay. Because you're hitting nothing. You're hitting nothing. I could just shoot here. Oh, I can't quite get where I want to go. I was thinking, oh, I can go where I want to go. I could shoot here, but it'll cost me my last Gemini missile. I think I'd rather save it. So you're just gonna move here. Otherwise you die. What I like is actually killing this unit so it's not attacking next turn. Aircod HK, welcome. I'm late, but did you see the Into the Breach is on the Play Store? Yeah, it's on mobile devices if you have Netflix. If you don't have a Netflix account, you can't play Into the Breach. We've talked about this before. I think it's annoying. As someone without a Netflix account, that means I can't play it. I think it's very anti-consumer. And I hope that it is changed at some point, but it's probably not gonna be. So I'm never gonna be able to play it on my phone or whatever. But that's okay, I own it. I already own the game on PC. It's a good mobile port. I mean, I completely believe that because it's a good mobile game because it's just a tactical turn-based game. You know, you don't have to have fast reflexes. You just got to be able to look at the screen and think and have big, easy to hit buttons like this stuff and this stuff. It's almost like this game was designed with mobile in mind without it even being a mobile game to start with, which is kind of weird. All right, I like it. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna blow up and break the building. It's one building we can't kill next turn, but I still prefer this. And then we're going to break another building out of the ice, which means we're done breaking buildings out of the ice. All we have to do is avoid damage next turn, and there's gonna be 4 attacking enemies. I think we can do it. I think we can. They said the port only happened because of Netflix. The reason being is that Subset Games did not like making for mobile devices. They said that they didn't want to do it ever again, so that's why they made it a Netflix thing. They handled the porting and, you know, Subset Games gets a check. There's nothing wrong with that, but I still wish that it wasn't, locked because I would very much like to play the game, but I can't. I can't let you hit buildings. I can punch you out of the way so you only hit 1 building, but we're still gonna lose a building. And you're still gonna explode. Unless I can kill the Scion first. So if I kill the Scion, move here, shoot here. Oh, what about this? Kills the Scion and the unit. But then we're at 6 enemies, I can't kill anything else, but we gotta save other buildings. No, we can't kill units, we gotta keep them alive. So, shoot here. You hit nothing, you hit nothing. Kill the Scion, punch the starfish to death, which we would do by punching it to start with, I think. Yeah, because then the artillery shot will kill it, and then all you have to do is just shoot here. We're gonna lose 1 building power, but we're gonna get the perfect island objective maintained. We will kill exactly 6 enemies. Let's do it in the right order. It's not perfect because we are gonna lose 1 grid power. We got a 4% chance of resisting it though, but I think the perfect island bonus is better to maintain. Additionally, I'd rather have a star than 1 grid power because they're functionally equivalent, but also I can buy more reactors. So we're gonna do it like this. I think that's as good as we can get it. I think leaving the Blast Scion alive was a mistake. We could have killed it last turn, admittedly, but I really wanted more enemies to be attacking my units. Whatever, we lose 1 grid power. We took a gamble. We would have actually gotten Destroy 2 mountains if that was an objective completely accidentally too. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for letting people die. These Vec will be treated with the respect all life forms deserve for now. Wait a minute. You're telling me the only reason why we avoided killing all of the Vec was because of some AI sense of morality? Listen, lady, I can reprogram you in a heartbeat. Don't tell me what to do. We need more damage. Block Vec from spawning, protect the coal plant ice storm. We're gonna give this a shot. Block Vecs from spawning is not terribly hard to do. The hard part is, you have a lot of movement, Jesus. The hard part is actually, sorry, let me rephrase. The mission is not gonna be that hard. The hard part is actually making sure that we block Vec spawning because we need to kill enough enemies that they can spawn, which means we can't have everything be frozen. If all of the enemies are frozen, as right now on turn 1, nothing is spawning. We can't have that. We gotta have things spawn. So, what are we gonna do? I think a shot here, and a shot here is 2 kills. I really think that we want to kill the Blast Scion so that we can safely kill other things. Take a shot there. It's the same amount of damage, that's cool. But we might have to accept that the Blast Scion is gonna just do its own thing. Because if there's a lot of frozen units here, nothing can actually make it through the ice wall, and they're gonna be focused on attacking the Scions, and we can block spawns. So I think we're gonna do it like that. We need you to be here, you to be here, you to be here. Actually, are you technician? You are, you can get closer. So 2 shots. I guess we're just gonna let, hold on, if I put you here and you here and you here, I can punch, I can shoot, punch. Or, you know what, we can kill the sign if we move here. I actually like this more. Because I really want to kill the Scion, I really do. So this should work. 2 units will be frozen, and it doesn't matter who gets the kill, so we'll just do it like this. They don't explode. We're gonna have a lot of spawns next turn. 2 units are frozen, so they are stuck in the ice forever. I like it. Frozen Blast Scions are so scary. That's why I really wanted to hit the Scion. We didn't have to, probably, but I really wanted to. You're gonna break a Hornet out of the ice? You know what? Why don't we stop that from happening? What the heck do you do? Nothing? Move there. With 3 move, you can't block a spawn, but you can block this one. No, you gotta move first. Take the shot here. Then you can move. Then you can move, but don't do anything. Yeah, end turn. It's weird. It's always weird when you have a turn like this where you're not using all of your actions. Oh my god, that was a loud ass sound I just heard. It's always weird when you're not doing anything with your turns, but there's nothing to do. This guy is annoying, but we can always just knock him out of the way. Or he can go get frozen. We're still blocking enough spawns. You're knocking enemies out of the ice, which is definitely unacceptable. A shot here, and then a punch will work, and then you can block 1 spawn. We'll block exactly 3 spawns. You know what? I told you that would be a very useful piece of equipment. I don't shoot a mountain. That was an extremely great turn. That's why I love having limited use equipment. A lot of limited use equipment, it doesn't matter how many limited uses it has. You just need it for like 1 or 2 turns of a fight. You just need the option of using it. You know, I don't need to use the rockets every turn. I only needed it one. Oh, it repairs the ice. I only needed it on 1 turn on this combat. We could, yeah, that's true. We should have let a unit spawn so we could have gotten experience. I did forget about that. Or really just didn't think about it. But yeah, you know, should have thought about that. Should have had a unit spawn and killed it. Should have had 2 units spawning so I could kill, well, we had to get the achievement, so maybe not 2. But we could have freed a Hornet and killed it, I suppose. I expect we'll get close to maximum level by the end of this island anyways. Knock mites off of vets, protect the emergency batteries, 2 cannon bots, or protect the cannon bot. I kind of like this mission because there's only 4 enemies and we'll get a cannon bot. Now there's still a freaking blast scion and they're gonna hit the cannon bot and the cannon bot's gonna hit freaking buildings, but I don't mind it that badly. Movement of 3. Movement of 3. I think we're gonna do it like this. I actually really dislike this layout. The positioning of the crabs means that the starfish basically means if they enter anywhere into these 2 sets of 2x2 tiles between the buildings, they're guaranteed to hit something unless I kill them. Like if he moves here, I can't stop him from hitting a building. I can't push him down. He's still hitting a building. I can't push you down. You're still hitting this building or this building. So we're probably gonna lose a building on turn 1. Three, 4, 5, 6. 3 movement. If I get super lucky, the crab could move here. That's highly unlikely. Oh, they're definitely entering there. They always enter in the worst places. I guess if I could bait this starfish into moving here, launch a shot at him. You know what? If we can kill him, we'll be okay. And the only way we can really kill him is if we use our artillery shots. So we'll try something like this. We'll see what happens. I don't like the layout of this, though. I think we're going to take the damage, unless we get super lucky. But they're almost certainly going to enter here and try to attack us adjacent. Oh, we did get lucky. The freaking, the Scion blocked the position of the Alpha Starfish. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna get out of this just fine. That's very lucky. Now we're not out of the woods yet, technically, because the cannon bot's hitting a building, but only for one. So if we gotta let it go, we gotta let it go. This is the only thing we can do to save it either. I'd rather save the building. Actually, well, yeah, because if I shoot you down, move here, and then artillery down, you're still hitting a building because you have a ranged attack. I think we're gonna let one grid power go to get the objectives completed. Oh my god, you're gonna get 2 kills? I love you. Which we could do like this. 4 move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's weird because if I shoot here to kill the blast scion, I can move through to hit the cannon bot to the side so it doesn't hit one building, but then we're still losing this building and this building, and I can't do both at the same time with the actions remaining, so I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna let one grid power go, I think. Trying to think. Technically, I could do that. I'm gonna let you hit the building for one. No, don't do it like that. Do it like this. I could kill the cannon bot as well, but that's less interesting. All right, end turn. I don't think there's any other, oh my God, 4%. We've lost 4. We got hit 4 times on this run so far, and we've gotten 4% resists. It's absurd. My God, it's so good. By the way, you're not mine. You regenerate your shield. That's good to know, I guess. Block him in. Block him in like this. Light the place on fire. 3GM says, hey Abe, has anyone told you you have the great cackle? Usha says, I'm getting a lot of sub 10% too. It feels heavily stacked in the player's favor. Yeah, and then some of my campaigns, I get no resistances even when I have like 20 or 30%. It might be stacked. It's probably not stacked the way you want it to be stacked, unfortunately. We should let enemies spawn so we can kill them, and we should get as many other kills as we can on this turn. How do we do this? I think we should move you back, smack ya, shoot ya, you'll die. And then I can't push you into the ice, unfortunately. I can push you over to the ice and then hit you with fire, I think. We should have lit this tile on fire previously. Previously on lighting on fire. I mean, you're not hitting anything. I could just light you on fire, I guess. Like, you'll take some damage. Because, like, it's so easy to just use the missiles and then get 2 kills and then block all the other spawns so 1 unit spawns, but it is worthwhile, certainly, to try to get as many kills as possible. So, let's do that. I'm gonna bust down the shield. I'm going to get out of the way, like to here. You don't need the kills though. You don't need the experience. So what we need to do, and we can't do it. I was thinking what we could do is push you onto the block and then hit you with fire and then it'll distribute the experience, but no, what we need to do is just kill you, distribute the experience, block a spawn, and then block the spawn. 3 units next turn. Would like it if you weren't living. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna kill you. That way there's only 2 units next turn. Sure. So by doing it like this, we didn't block 1 spawn, but we got three extra experience distributed across our people. You think when I have 10 to 25%, it feels about accurate, says Neely. Well, I think that's the thing about percentages, is that sometimes, you know, it's not literal. You only actually feel the percentages when you are dealing with laws of large numbers and whatnot. Otherwise, you're always going to have a little bit of... it's always going to feel like it's working when it maybe doesn't work. This is going to hurt a lot. But I would like it if you could get some experience. And then you're going to die. Sure, another 5 experience. Dun 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 dun. The bot has fully recovered and offers its apologies. I have been programmed to offer you my apologies. I'm sorry. I shot you a few times. We can defend the robot factories. It's a rough mission, but I would rather have the stars. Stars. And the bouncer is not doing anything on turn 1, and the Hornet can really only hit a couple of things, so we're gonna try to give it a juicy target, like so. You can only hit these buildings, so there's only gonna be 2 enemies attacking on this upcoming turn. It's like the ideal scenario. And if we get a really lucky enemy position, we might be able to land some rockets, although with the pod incoming, I don't want to destroy it. Bot's gonna come out with a teary-eyed YouTube apology. Ooh, there is a double kill here. So, you know, experience wasted, what do I care? Oh, except this will destroy the time pod if we don't deal with the blast scion, and we're not gonna deal with the blast scion. So we should probably grab the time pod. So maybe there's a different play. Let's think. Punch you. Grab the time pod. Don't do anything. Take a shot. Take 1 damage. It's gonna light the starfish on fire. Oh no, because you're gonna get pushed. It's not gonna light the starfish on fire. But we should probably kill the cannon mech. This is good damage. I could get him down to 1 HP just by doing this. You know what? I can kill him by pushing him and then shooting him. Okay. So we're gonna let the cannon bot live, but the artillery mech should be able to deal with it later. Grab the time pod. Take 1 damage, but that's fine. Take a shot. Take a shot. Take another 1 damage, but you're fine. There's only gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 enemies I have to kill next turn. The alpha starfish can either move here and attack the building, or here and attack the mech. It's not gonna move here because there's nothing to do, and it can't attack from here. So the alpha starfish is either gonna go here or here. Here, we just 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to use artillery to shoot it, which is admittedly a bit of a problem. You know, we're taking a bit of a gamble doing it like this, because if he moves here, I might not be able to stop him from hitting the building. Ideally, he'll move here and try to kill my mech, because he's wounded. If this cannon mech moves here into this tile, I can't kill him. Anywhere else I can kill him with the punch mech. So we're gonna run the gamble here and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully the alpha starfish does not move there. Because if he does, I don't think I can stop him. But that was still a pretty good turn 1 otherwise. That's not what we wanted to see, but we're okay. Again, because this guy moved here and he didn't move to this tile, we can punch him to death and we still have the ability to kill a starfish. And in fact, we can double up and kill some other units at the same time, which is beautiful. You're not doing anything, but I'll just smack you into the mountain. You get punched. We're getting a lot of experience on this mech with the rockets, but there's a reason for that. The rockets are really good. Now, we don't have any more rockets for the rest of this mission, but all the units only have 1 HP, and there's no cannon mechs to deal with right now. We'll have to deal with 1 or 2 more. But again, this is one of those missions where it definitely feels in the player's favor because there's not a lot really going on. This is not a great turn. You know, there's not a lot of ways that the enemies can really do a lot of damage to me, which is nice. Dash punch would help out a lot here. So I think what we're gonna have to do is just push you away. You know what? I can have you block a spawn. You can just get punched. I think actually, since we don't take fire damage, I'm gonna block the spawn. Punch the mech, shoot you to kill you. Yeah, this is okay. So we're blocking both spawns. There's only gonna be 1 bouncer next turn? It's a dream. Am I dreaming? It's only Island 2, but it does feel like we're a little bit... I don't know, it kind of feels like we're underpowered because the only real upgrades we have are on the other mech. This guy, artillery mech, with the freaking missiles, but I guess we have extra damage on this guy. Oh, baby. We can get kills. Punch. Oh, I can't go where I need to go. I can at least, yeah, okay. We can still get kills. You're gonna get a kill. You're gonna get a kill. You're hitting nothing. There's no no time pods hidden in the rocks. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Brendan Toad, welcome back. And JMC. I guess you didn't leave, Brendan Toad. You were just saying hi to JMC. JMC, welcome. How you doing today? Hello. Hello. What the heck is this? If a Vec deals no damage to buildings or units, it takes 1 damage. This also applies, by the way, to cannon bots. This seems god-awful. 2 power for 1 damage. It seems actually atrocious. If it was free, I would love it. If it was 1 power, it would be acceptable, but 2 power to maybe do 1 damage by saving a building. The damage output is so low that I don't think it really matters that much. Like, why would I take that when I could instead go, yeah, give me a dash so I have infinite mobility. Seems way more important. So everything is under attack this combat, which is unfortunate. We'll just put ourselves down where we can. Maybe you can attack me there. Maybe I can bait you into moving here because this is such a juicy target, and then I can just push you. You're attacking who knows what. Can I bait you into a better attack? No, because you could still hit the corporate tower. I need you to move here. Or here, rather. I mean, I might be able to bait you into moving here, but you could just easily move there, so. Extremely optimistically, it deals 1 damage to all enemies every turn. It has some unexpected implications. Maybe for like a blobber or a spider, would it do 1 damage to them passively? It might. James C says, doing good, beat the heart like 3 times today on Ascensions 3 and 4 in Slay the Spire. Congratulations, now you gotta do it another 100 billion times. There's a lot of Ascension moding in that game for sure. We're gonna kill the boss in 1 shot. We need to do it. What else do we do? Good question. You're only doing 1 damage? That's not bad. Like, I could kill you. This is too good of a move to pass up on. Unfortunately, it means we're not doing anything else with our turn. And we're gonna lose 2 power. But so much garbage is already under attack. I guess we could let the blob live for a turn. I'd still like to kill the blobber, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I can hurt the blobber, but every turn it's just gonna be creating more blobs. So let's see, is there a way to stop all grid power? I do not have buildings immune. I'd have to do this, which is not good. Although it still might be the correct option. Let me think about this. Shoot here. No, it would destroy the buildings. It would do 2 damage. Okay, don't do that. Hey, Wolf Hyper. Welcome, long time no see, and thank you for the gift sub. They're not saying hi, but they're lurking. Hello, lurker. The starfish did exactly what I wanted it to, but it's still in a bad spot. I should have gotten some ice for my drink the last time the internet went out. Boom. Boom. Sorry. Boom. Boom. You're still hitting a building though. If I shoot. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Kill you. We could shoot here to push the bouncer up so it kills the blob, and then we can push this guy into the ice tile and save the building. The problem with this is that we don't block any spawns. We get 1 kill on a 2 HP unit, and next turn we're gonna have an extra unit to deal with next turn and still spawning blobs. And we can't kill you in 1 shot anymore. We do 5 damage on this turn because of opener. I would like to just kill this guy. hate to say it, but +1 move would have been kind of nice. We could move there and punch up, but it would still take 2 shots to kill you. I need another ability, which I don't think we're gonna get. Three move. Yeah, 3 move is not ideal. I think I still like that turn. I think it's the best one. Alternatively, it's like kill you, push you down, you hit the blobber for 3, shoot the blob, punch you. But again, we're not really accomplishing that much. We get 1 kill, 2 units spawn, and the blobber is still alive. But he's down to 2 HP. Be safe came back to drop that off, and make sure you drink water. Yeah, it's got water in it, I'm sure. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna save 2 grid power on this turn by doing it in this way. I think it might be, it might matter. Slurp, slurp. Take a shot. Move here. Take a shot. I hate that sound effect. Punch you. You're gonna hurt the Christ out of the boss. But we still got the blobs to deal with. Everything's gonna be only wounded and 2 enemies are gonna spawn. But if we can find, you know, the line, quote unquote, to save all the buildings, maybe we should try for it. Perfect! Perfect blobber location, I love it. I hate that you're still there. Perfect location, I love it. So essentially nothing is under attack, and I love this to get double kills. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I can't move enough to kill you, which is annoying. However, I can shoot you to kill you, block a spawn, hopefully kill you. Oh no, we gotta punch you, but hopefully kill you next turn. I like the turn, I do. Ton of experience on this guy, but what are you gonna do? The blob is doing nothing, so what do we care? Technically, you're doing nothing, so I could get the kill here, block the spawn, and let you live for a turn. Actually, you'll go down to 1 HP, which is probably for the best. The movement allowance on these units is kind of getting me screwed, but with the dash, we can probably kill you next turn. So sure, attack nothing, break some ice tiles. Not taking any grid power though, and we kind of took a bit of a gamble letting the boss live for a turn. We could have killed the boss on turn 1 taking 2 grid power and it would have been a great turn. So far this is looking better. And the boss is 100% dead on this turn. You can just move here, shoot, it's dead, you're dead, beautiful. What do? Take a shot. What do? Block a spawn. So we should be totally fine now. Taking that gamble paid off. I would, if we would have lost 1 grid power, I would have killed the boss on turn 1. I'm glad we didn't, but I would have taken the gamble just because it was worth more just to guarantee that death. But again, I'm glad we didn't because in the end, it is, well, it's better for us now. You're attacking nothing. If I punch, you're attacking nothing. You don't need to get the kills. We're gonna get the kill on you. Do it like this first. Like this first. No secret time pod, unfortunately. Maybe you can't get a secret time pod if you have a FTL pilot already. I'm pretty sure I've had 2 at once before though, so. Good mission, good island, great island. We had to resist at 4%. We got a lot, all of the objectives completed. Perfect Island has been maintained. 9 corporate rep. What do we get? After move, repair adjacent. Fire boost, which is passive, which I like. We're not really lighting too many fires yet. Masochist. I really don't think we need the pilot. I think that our current pilots are totally fine. I want to wait for them to level up, but +1 mech reactor is great. I forgot about this, by the way. +1 mech reactor is great. Technician has been really nice. Block shots or block spawns and then not worry about the repairing. But I think I'll take boost. There's a lot of fire, especially on the Hive Island, so we'll take it as a passive. Doesn't matter who gets it. And then, oh God, ice. Dude, I love the ice. Hazel says, I've only unlocked one of the FTL pilots so far, lol. Hardly ever seen one. I have a good track record of finding FTL pilots if I go the main order of islands. Forest, desert, ice, detritus. If I do that in that order, I tend to have pretty good luck finding them. Smoke drop. For free, I kind of like it. But I won't be able to afford 3 reactors, so I think we'll say no to the smoke drop. Ice generator is so tempting. Okay. If we play the ice mechs and we find this, I'll take it. Otherwise, it is easy mode. Like literal insane easy mode. You can freeze all 6 enemies on turn 1 and then not have to spawn any more enemies for the rest of the combat. It's just like, it trivializes the entire game, and I don't want that. I want to have to think. So I'm going to take 3 reactors, not buy anything because it's all too damn expensive, and I will up my damage to 4. Sure, why not? Leave island.